Yeah. Yeah. I came with the facts, got the date, got the text, got the calls, got the screen, got the pieces in the stack. They talk big, then they vanish when the truth hit the light. Try to twist what they said, but I kept it airtight. I don't fall for the noise, I don't fool for the hate. If I say it, I can show it every time, every day. They don't like what I found, they don't like what I keep. Try to paint me the villain when the proof is concrete, but I stand on the truth, hands steady, eyes wide. If you throw me your lies, I throw back the receipts. Snoopy's files, I bring the truth to the table. Snoopy's files, got the proof, it's all stable. Snoopy's files, take a shout, I don't flinch. Snoopy's files, every lie gets a pinch. Snoopy's files, I bring the truth to the table. Snoopy's files, got the proof, it's all stable. Snoopy's files, try to bend, I won't switch. Snoopy's files, yeah, I keep the whole clip. Now they come for my name, try to bruise my good heart, throwing dirt in the wind, hoping it can tear apart what I built with the truth, what I earned with my time. But I keep all the screenshots, line by line by line. They can scheme in the dark, they can post what they want. I already know the angle, I already know the kind. And the more that they talk, the more clear it all gets. Every mask that they wear turns to proof when it's checked. Let them run with the story, let them chase after smoke. I stay calm, I stay ready with the facts in a row. No, I don't need to shout when the record is right. I let truth do the talking every day, every night. Snoopy's files, I bring the truth to the table. Snoopy's files, got the proof, it's all stable. Snoopy's files, they can shout, I don't flinch. Snoopy's files, every lie gets a pinch. Snoopy's files, I bring the truth to the table. Snoopy's files, got the proof, it's all stable. Snoopy's files, try to bend, I won't switch. Snoopy's files, yeah, I keep the whole clip.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Hey Cassandra. Hey Marie. Hey watchers. Hi Nina. I think that's everybody. I know there's a lot of comments in the chat. Thank you all for coming in. Hey Luna. Hey Lady Leo, good to see you. We're here again. Hey Maria. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all enjoying your day. I know somebody who isn't, who spent 5 hours on a fucking rant of nothing but lies. Number one, bitch, yeah, you just put up a post. Share my life, thanks. Tagging a lot of people saying, this better not be about me. Yeah, well, you know what? It is. This is about the truth. Let's clarify your bullshit. We're going to do it as quickly and as painless as possible because I do have to play a couple of things that she said in order to be able to correct her. Number one, that I'm going to just skip over real quick. You mentioned on your live that you wouldn't even mention the term to somebody about asking them for a boxing match. Bitch, you're lying. It's on my community wall. Go look. You tagged a lot of people, a lot of CCs at the time. 4th of July. You were probably out celebrating, forgot you put it up, but you deleted it, like you usually do. Do something and then hide it, and then lie. But it's on my community wall. Might refresh your memory. If it doesn't, get help. Seriously, get help. That's one thing. I'm not spending too much time on that, but my reason for posting it was this. I don't know what even was said between Holly at the time and Golden. But she asked Holly to set up a boxing match. That she was sick of these people. And of course, anybody that says anything to her, you know, they're all attached to me and their minions and what have you. But you wish. You fucking wish. So, let me tell you this first and foremost. I will not be getting it back and forward. I'm putting this out here simply just to address what you didn't say on your live and what you left out of your live while you were reading the email. That part, I'm sorry, it is going to be painful. There's like reams of copy and paste. I will just say what they are and count how many times she's put them in. Paragraphs that were copied. And yes, I did write back to her in response to say ChatGPT is no exception for legal advice. Or the company that she keeps who was giving her legal advice. But we'll get to that. At the minute, I want to start here. Oh, yeah, Amani, I'm going to come to you. Let me say it very quickly and to the point. I could give a fuck what you're going to do. You don't intimidate me. You don't run me. You go with your psychotic ass wherever you like. You contact whoever you like and absolutely look ridiculous. Contact any radio station, any police station, anywhere, I don't care. Because you and Golden and your fucked up crew never let the truth get in the way of a good conspiracy. Please, by all means, see it through. I've nothing to worry about over here. People that don't do the shit that you say on them have nothing to worry about. Nothing. Or anybody that's in my company who you keep bringing things up on, who are doing nothing except commenting in the chat, which is pretty normal behavior to be on this app and do, you know. But apparently, Judge, Jury, and Executioner over there gets to decide who can even stay in this sector. This isn't the Black Tea sector. This is the adjacent sector. What the fuck would I be doing in the Black Tea sector? Except visiting and standing on important topics. You said at the end of our live that I changed my other channel. I had a backup channel that I set up a couple of months ago. The purpose of that was to drag Jelly when I was ready. Before I came out here as a CC, I had never intended to be a CC, ever. Complete stalkers, Jedi, yeah. Never intended on being a CC. There's myself and a couple of other people who were talking about setting up a channel just as somewhere to hang out, chat, talk about everyday things, you know, lighthearted things, day-to-day things, human experiences, stuff like that. And at the same time that was about to start, Maggie started dragging my name, and Polly, and Plotter, and lying on me. And she continued for months until I then started addressing her here. And here we are now today. But let me make something crystal clear for all of you over there, the Triple K sector, the Triple K sympathizers, and whoever else that may join. I'm not leaving here. I just won't be spending my time on that group, which includes you three. So, after this, I'm done. I've already said, once she went over and aligned with Jelly, she showed who she was and where her principles were. And that's fine. But for me, no credibility. You don't get to put me in the sun for anything. For nothing. The most engagement you had was today. You had me blocked out of your chat. Even though you were saying about coming over and hitting your link. You know? You had me blocked. Anybody that went in, and I don't know who half the people were, anybody that went in on that chat today to speak to her and say anything other than out of the echo chamber, you know? Immediately, she went off at them. It would have been quite early your time as well, considering you done nearly a 6-hour live. Must have been quite early. You must have started early this morning. But anyway, each person got verbally abused, banned out of chat for simply having a difference of opinion. Wow. But yet you're sitting up there knowing you have me blocked, asking me to come over. Hey, RGM, I'll come in. Crazy. I'm not giving you what you want. You're sitting out here as a charade. People see right through you. You're like a pane of glass. We can see what you're doing. Creating fake beef for engagement. I'm not giving it to you. What I am going to do is clarify, and is, hey, Michelle, I'll clarify what you said, and from there on, I don't give a flying fuck what you say. I don't. Every single person out here, every CC that is established and respected in the black tea sector and other sectors, know what it is you stand for, which is a reflection of the engagement that you have in your chat usually. That's it. That's all. That's what it's going to be. So you'll have crickets after today, because I ain't giving it to you. So, no, Amani, you finished on Golden's Live today by stating that my leader, that Dior, was about to have her identity exposed. So people are going to be leaving YouTube. I hate to fucking inform you. I'm a person in my own right. I'm not, like I said, afraid of any fucking thing that you say that you're going to put on me at all, because it doesn't exist. This is where the whole conspiracy thing comes into play. That is not real. That is not there. But this is how they get their fake engagement. It's pretty fucking pathetic. Very pathetic. And for a woman who's in, my husband's going to be joining me later, but for a woman that's in her 60s, you seem to be pretty fucking pressed as to whether or not I'm having sex with my husband. Are you sexually frustrated? Is that the issue? Because I can assure you I'm not. And Golden, my husband doesn't live in no basement. Where's yours? Pick one. Pick any man that you've been throwing yourself at. Any of them who's going once, going like, hello? Where's Carlos? Where was Carlos on the night you were getting drunk out of it? And by the way, facts are not defamation. Opinions are not defamation. I can say you are a drunk because you present drunk most of the time. I can say that I view you as a drunk because when you go live, you drink. And that panel, we now have a new Jag in the sector, or so she would like to be. To think that she's important enough that I'm going to go and make some sort of fucking fake video where I show her on panel, where Jag is in the background speaking and Maggie's on panel with her. Please somebody tell me how to do that, considering I've just learned how to do a thumbnail. This is the same idiot that accused me of hacking her and couldn't even keep that story straight. 1 minute it was through StreamYard, the rest of it was through her phone. Make that make sense. I can't actually fathom. I can't fathom. And this is the reason that you don't have engagement and people over there. You're not credible. And any shred of credibility you did have, you gave that away when you went and you aligned with Jelly. So, let me start with this. This is her in her ramblings. It's maybe halfway through her life. She's reading out the email, right, that I had sent her. Context to this. I received a cease and desist, copy and paste, right, on an email that I ignored. Then I got an email off her with like 2 lines that she wrote herself, and the rest was ChatGPT. And I wrote back to her. What she didn't state in my reply was, I had told her And any one of you can go, please just don't take my word for it, go check it yourselves. I went through a place called Petty Claims that cover lawsuits, right? This was explained in the email and she didn't read it out. They, as part of their process, sent out a demand letter. I had stated in the email, I was not interested in any money whatsoever. I don't need money. I'm that way. I'm okay. I don't need to be suing people for money. And if I was, let me tell you something, you wouldn't be on that list, okay? I'd be aiming a little bit higher, Forbes list, things like that. Definitely wouldn't be you, Golden. Anyhow, I explained that in my email. After you wrote saying that I was stalking your life, that I coincided that letter to match some stressful situation that you had going on in your life. And I wrote, you actually left the part out where I addressed that with you and saying, I've never looked you up on social media. Why would I look you up? Why? For what purpose? I've not once have I looked at your Facebook. Not once have I looked at it. Why would I? You wish I would. Just to fill your fucking narrative. What would I get out of it? Nothing. I simply stated to you, I wanted the judgment from the court to hold you accountable for the lies that you were saying on my character, and you did defame my character. You said I spoke on your son. Let's get this straight. I said to you, you attacked me. You brought up my family. I responded to you by bringing up yours. What I said to you was, I remember you drunk, being on panel, your son being ill, and trying to get your attention while you stayed on panel. That's a fact. That's on a live stream. That's how I remember you in the early days over on the platform. And the video clip I played last night is another occasion that you are yet again drunk. And those shows were in the morning over there because they used to play in the afternoon here. You were in some state that morning. But I'm defaming you and saying that you're drunk. You've openly stated on your own lives you like a drink. Good for you. But when somebody shows you or holds a mirror up to you, there's an expression you like to use. Maybe look at it. Because facts is not defamation. It really isn't. And no, you're not Jag. And even Jag didn't have an AI video made. She said what she said. And people remember that live too. Funny how you go straight to AI. Funny how Jelly is rubbing off on you all of a sudden. They're getting no back and forth after today, lady. This is just going to be putting some clarity in, and then you can go fuck off. Sit in that sector that's dying where you are. With Jelly. With the rejects of the sector. With the plantation wife bitch that you keep bringing around your panel. All of those people were rejected by all sectors for a reason. But that's who you wanted to align with. Good for you. Anyhow, I'm sorry for this in advance. It is incredibly difficult to listen to. I'll try and give it in small doses. This is her address in the email that I gave. I specifically told this girl it wasn't about money. I wanted her in court. Because she was so stressed. And another thing, you were on Maggie's panel on a live where you stated, Golden, that you were at a disadvantage by going to court simply because you were black. You said that on a live on Maggie's. So when I wrote that in an email saying that I understood that you were at a disadvantage, no, that wasn't me being any way racial. That was me echoing back what you had said. My initial email to you was because you looked defeated and hurt, and my intention was not to cause serious harm that will be ongoing in your life. It wasn't about the money. I was going to win that defamation case. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. There's a percentage that shows up, and I'm going to play it now in a second. Actually, let me show you this. She says, right, I had 3 pieces of evidence. There was 101 golden. Right, see that? That says sent demand letter, right? It won't show me what they sent. I didn't write the letter. Hence the reason why it was paid. This is the status of the case right now. File in court. I just have to click that and then you're on court. See? Case created. Okay. And the evidence, what does that say? 101. Not 3 pieces. It says 101. Watch this. Where is the other one? I'll come back to it. I have to, because I have this full with other things. I'll come back to it. But 101. There it is. That's the truth. They include, because what it said on the letter was about how you have to show that it was said in a third party, which you did. You went, it shows dropping the tea. You didn't mention that. It shows when you were up and dropping the tea's panel talking about me. It shows when you were up in Maggies. It shows when you were up in Jellies. It shows when you're over at Polos. Repeating information about me that was not true. It shows screenshots. It shows screen recordings of your mother on live. It shows screen recordings of you on live and things that you said that you later deleted. Or things that you deny that you have ever said. Maybe start listening back to your lives and you won't be as confused. But like I said, on my community wall, you did ask for a boxing fight simply because you associated Polly to me. So what? Why would I lie? I have no reason to lie. You do. I don't. Where am I? Okay, let me play this for a second and get into this. I'll try and keep it as brief as possible. This is fair use, but by all means, if you want to go ahead and strike me, go ahead and I'll counter strike. I don't give a fuck. Not one of you are going to intimidate me out here. Not ever.
She's an absolute liar. But the only thing about liars like this, who think they can threaten people, they think other people are scared. I can stand by what I say. And I know I don't talk about kids.
You do.
So can she? Are you going to stand on all?
You do. Did I speak on Golden's kid? Yes. Exactly in the context that I've already said. About her kid being sick in the background, trying to get her attention. I also said that she didn't have the same level of energy towards Jag or Lady T when Lady T mentioned it to her Maggies. That's what I said. This woman went around from platform to platform lying and saying that I got her son's medical records and not my children's lives. I would never, ever look into a child in that way. That's sick. You said that, Golden, on a live. You said, why don't I look up your medical records? Call me a liar and I'll post it to my community wall. Ready to go. I'll post it to the community wall. You said it. You said, go and get his records. Go and have a look. That's what you do anyway. No, it's not. Ever. It's not what I'm about. No, I would never speak about a kid. And I certainly don't speak on a kid if they're ill. My kids, 2 of my children, a toddler and I have a grown kid, both with autism. You mentioned kids with autism thinking it was going to be a dig to me. No, it's not. I love my children. They're autistic. It's not a flex. It's not something that you can shame somebody with either. It is what it is. So, you don't speak on kids? Amani, you must have missed where I played this last night. Let me get it for you. Let me show you. Because you absolutely do speak on children. You speak on husbands. You're married. Where's your husband? And partner. Where's your husband? Clearly you're fucking sexually frustrated. You're so worried about my sex life. My husband is in every single one of my lives. He doesn't miss any of them. He's a moderator. Very supportive in anything that I do, and vice versa. Where's yours? I'll leave that little bit hanging there for you. Where's yours?
We'd like to hear about yours. You've a lot to say on everybody else's, Lady Letitia's, mine, you know. Where's yours? Where's your partner? And let me say this, and I'm 100% going to stand on this. You keep bringing up about Nick. Nick didn't call you a lesbian. She said maybe it would make sense if Golden. And this isn't defamation, this is fact, because please call me a liar on this, and I'll ask Nick, can I have her permission? You sent the video of you dancing to Aaliyah's More Than a Woman to Nick. 100% you sent it. I've heard the song in the background. I have the picture of you standing in your hallway dancing. Now call me a liar. Bring a man up to speed. Nick isn't lying. Nobody's lying on you at all. It is what it is. This isn't even about shaming. This is just about the lies that you spin. How you drag it out on everybody else. You are a shit starter. You stir the pot over and over with lies for engagement. You're pathetic. Honey, we're back to you. Let me remind you of let me tell you where you can find this for yourself. Mirrors for sale. That is the live that you did with Golden. Defending Maggie, right? Thumbnail. Golden and Maggie fighting everybody. Now, time's down. Would you like it? 25 minutes. I played this last night, clearly you didn't hear it.
Because this was on her live, so I'm not doxing anything she said. Her child. Anyway, that's me done. Sorry. No, you can't. I'm not doxing anything she said. Her own girl, yeah?
Old girl, Lady Letitia, right?
Trash. All day, every day. Do you know something? If you didn't look into what other people were doing, you'd have zero content. Oh no,
2
sorry.
months ago,
You've got to
right?
drag the other black woman, the only black woman that's been in the royal family. Hey, that's just my opinion. But otherwise, you got zero content. Zero. And you've got the reading age of a 6th grader. You're a joke to think you can compare yourself to Maggie. You are a joke. And don't...
Considering you sat in a live 2 days ago talking about at your age and fine wine and maturity and all that thing and how terrible it is to be speaking to women in this way, you're a mother also. Can you hear yourself and what you're saying to Lady Letitia? Do you know why they're going in on Lady Letitia? This is Imani. She's from the UK. She'll be over on Golden's as a co-panelist. This live got made on Lady Letitia because Lady Letitia covered a live that I did where Golden was exposed. So then she became a target. Facts are facts. Golden, you instigate all the time. All the time. With every person, you're the instigator. But you cry victim. You said I lied about you doxing me on your mother's platform. I didn't lie. You lie. You instigated it. You dropped the live. You kept going. So in one breath, you're saying, no, I didn't dox her. And in the next one, you're saying, well, my mother just gave her government name because she come on here with it. And she had people write my name in her chat. You're fucking right. Because I returned to sender. I'll match like with like. But I don't hide my hands. I stand on my fucking shit. Yes, I did put your name out there. I returned 110% what you had spoken on just before.
Forget when you showed the family of orangutans and said that was Maggie's family, because I'm not going to call her the Nazi name that you did, okay? But let me just talk about her life. Can I talk about her life yesterday?
Thank you, Luna. I'd forgotten about that.
Do you want to tag team this? Because I can go on all day about a grown-ass woman. Isn't she the same one? Sorry, Golden. Isn't she the same one who, because this was on her live, so I'm not doxing anything she said. Her child hit another child at school. So rather than, didn't she have to be comforted by the parents of the other child, allegedly, that her child hit? Then you want to talk about a Maggie? You're a joke. Joke all by yourself. All by yourself. All by yourself.
So yeah, man, there's you speaking on Lady Letitia's kid 2 months ago, as well as 2 days ago. Bit of a pattern. Luna, thank you for bringing that up, because I completely forgotten all about that. Yeah, that was what they were saying for a long time. That each time I go live, that my kid is in the background crying, wakes up at night terrors. I don't know where they got that from. She's autism and she doesn't sleep too good, but I'll tell you something, she doesn't wake up screaming the house down. And she certainly would never be in the background going, Mom, 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 I'm crying fucking ill while I sat on panel. Ever. Continue.
What you've been doing with other people?
So now this is back to today, yeah? I played that, Amani, just for you to catch up to see. You do speak on kids regularly.
Because let me tell you, a judge will have a field day with you.
Bring it.
And all of it will be brought in.
Bring it.
All the stuff you've been doing on this
Bring it
platform since 2009.
9?
She goes on to say, you made many statements doubling down on this. Yeah, indeed. Because the shit that you said and you done, I can repeat. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. It's what the fuck you said and what you did. I will double down, triple down, quadruple down, whatever the fuck down need to go down. Yes, and will. Because the shit is recorded, bitch. It came out of your mouth. It came from your platform. We seen the people in your chat. This is what the fuck you do over there. This is what you allow to happen on your platform. You nasty ass motherfucking slug ass piece of work, bitch.
And while this is going on, Asher's in the comments speaking about my family, as usual. She's reading out the email where I was giving her grace.
Okay? So yes, I will double down on that shit. You said it. I heard you said it. I watched you sit there and say it.
She said she watched there and heard me say it. No, you didn't. I didn't sit here and say anything about your sons having fetal alcohol syndrome. I actually played where Jag said it because you kept insisting I said it. So there's a question as to why I played it. I played it because you lied. I played it to show where the source was completely. Because it didn't come from here. It came from starting fucking trouble. And you running with it because you want the engagement.
Snoopy avatar. Unless that's not your voice. Unless you're not who you're not who you say you are.
Seriously. I know you use ChatGPT, but surely you have something rattling around in that fucking empty.
Is that the problem? Is that the loophole? That y'all motherfuckers out here posing as motherfuckers that you really not?
Here's how she plays with people, right? A couple of months ago, she went live. She was a stocious drunk on this live. Snoopy hit the link. Snoopy hit the link. I've been over in our platform, I don't know how many times, saying, can you stop tagging me? Can you stop lying on me? I'm correcting misinformation that she put out there. All of those are in that petty lawsuit as evidence. Everything. It's all there. She's fully aware of who I am. She let me up on panel. First of all, she sat giving a 5-minute speech about come up and be polite and be respectful, and she wasn't going to be on this type of time and blah, blah, blah. When I got there, nah. She decided she was going to do a performance and mute me because I went up and she says, what's your problem with me? And I said, I don't have a problem with you. Why would I have a problem with you? Well, you caused this. I didn't. You had issue that you took on from somebody else that you went on a crusade with. That's what you did. And I responded.
Well, anyway, many songs and claims of me hacking you I don't remember having any lyrics in my songs about being hacked or you hacking me.
Oh,
And I
really? You don't remember about being hacked? Well, you never said that, right? Is this it? Nope. Is this it? Let me see, because I have it. You absolutely put up a whole big speech on YouTube as to how I hacked you. You even said to Mr. Nobody in Real Life, Mr. Nomad, that I hacked you. He asked you how. You went through some bullshit about StreamYard. And he said to you, no, that's not possible. You sent a message to Maggie while she was on live saying Snoopy hacked me. And she says to you, how do you know it was me? You've forgotten all that? Is this it? Ah, look at that. If you all listened to a whole damn video I said at the end, I didn't know who it was, but it's being investigated. This is how you try to mop it up afterwards. So now what more can I say? I said I don't know who it was, but I will soon. I will continue to expose and tag people as I see fit. So in other words, just tag anybody to a narrative that you feel like just saying and lying on and defaming their character. What you don't do, the rest of you understand about that. You have had every chance to speak to me directly, like an adult. Well, who are you speaking to here? Because this is you taking back was about me, so who's this addressed to? And considering that, like I said at the time, you're incapable of having an articulate conversation. You operate out of 5 sentences. And I use that word with intention. Move and operate. Moving and shaking. The internet is undefeated. All Ralph sayings. That's pretty much your language. That's it. That's all. Outside of that, it's ChatGPT. You have had every chance to speak to me directly like an adult, but you aren't capable because you're too angry and bitter to do so. Listen to you, angry every single day. People see you now for how you move, and all the rest of the people who rock with you, angry and bitter every day. Every one of you, how dare you be here? You're all angry and bitter. What's wrong with you? Fuck's sake. People can tell this and look in and see your names and tell that you're all angry and all bitter like she is, okay? If you can speak about whatever, so can I. And you don't get to regulate that. I never once tried to regulate her, but she's out. Don't mention my name. Even put up a post before I went on, don't mention my name. After 6 hours of lying, don't mention my name. Don't worry, I'll be mentioning it after this one. You're not worth it. You talk, we talk, so keep it up. You said we should be scared of you. I never say you should be scared of me. As a matter of fact, you did a live threatening me and my life. Remember? Remember the words you used? Where you were from? That I didn't know what you were capable of. That I would be meeting my maker, and you meant that in both sense of the words, and that's exactly what you said. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of that fucking other idiot that you have on your panel. Get that clear. We have a right to respond, so has everybody else. It's very simple. Check my content and check yours. All you do is talk about people. And? Is that a foreign concept to you? Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to the sector. People talk on other CCs. It's not a foreign concept. You realize that, right? You must be the YouTube police, self-appointed. You lie. Where do I lie? I want you to pull up anywhere I've ever lied. Please do. Pull up anything where I've lied. Ever. And you support nasty, disrespectful content. And for the last time, you thirsty, desperate housewife, find another word. Nasty, desperate, you know, that comes across quite bitter. Were you ever married? Are you engaged to be married? I doubt it. I doubt your behavior. I don't think you'd be very trustworthy material. You're in a relationship with a guy who breaks up with you because you had another man at your fucking house. Throw yourself at said man that night when you've had too much brown and whiskey. Whiskey, brown, and green. Your words. They were in a message he showed. Words that he stated about you. Couch cake. We really gotta know. We gotta know. Hey, Illy. We gotta know what happened here, Golden. Because throwing it to me and saying we want to meet your husband, yeah, he's gonna be on later on. We want to hear from Carlos. Carlos, what's going on out here? We're out here and we're advocating for you. We want to hear from you. Why is this woman out here throwing herself at other men? It's crazy. And then this is the person who was calling married woman out. I've never stepped out or even looked at another person from the day I have met my husband many years ago. Not once. There's nobody that could turn my head. Ever. And supporting CCs does not mean there's anything in it. Ask dropping the tea, because I did send her money too. When she needed it, when I did support her before everything came out. The first time. But hey, these are the people you're sitting with, right? The actual people that the sector called out as racist. The plantation wife, the monkey comments, which this sector, the monkey pictures, this sector, the comments about certain textured hair. None of that was called out by you. The people who were talking about reparations, all of that, that's who you're aligned with. You are with the fucking reject. You are in a triple K sector. Well done, you. Round of applause. Good job. So yes, when I say you're a fake fucking advocate, I mean. And that's my opinion. And it's not just the opinion of me, because your own community have called you out on it too.
I did first initially think that the hacking that was happening on my computer were coming from the likes of you, because for so long and consistently for like weeks, you were fucking attacking me and talking shit about me, my mother, my son, and all of that. So that was my first suspicion. But then I came back and I said, you know what? I don't know. I'll be looking into it. I have the proper people on it. I take that back. I don't know who did it. So I will take back the fact that
I'm going to call you out and say nobody did it. You staged it. For fake fucking content. You staged all of that.
I did make a assumption that it was coming from her and her camp. I took that back. It's on my live. It's still up. Because we don't hide our lives.
Yes, you do.
Like that. Only some, because, trying to clean up this motherfucking platform and get the fuck on up out of here.
Who's holding you
I'm
back?
tired of being in us. But anyway, I can send it to you. You can have it. This is no problem. I ain't hiding shit from you. You want to send it, read through it, listen through it, see what the fuck I said. That's what I said. I did first think that you were responsible.
And let's speak this over there. Look, this girl just says the same thing fucking 20 times.
To all you little minions out there.
To all you little minions.
All around, like up under the damn, fucking wood. Like, what do they call them? Termites. We're done with your bullshit, and we're not going to be taking it anymore. Okay, so leave us, our families, and our people alone. If you feel as though that you come to this damn platform, right, and the best thing in your life, in your fine wine age, you know what I'm saying, that's be respectful, right?
The people who are of a fine wine age, Golden, are the ones you're sitting with. Amani. And your mother. And there's no age restriction out here for anybody to be out here speaking about what they want on their channel without your fucking permission. It's not needed, wanted, or required.
That you can do is come on this platform and drag other people that you're jealous of, that you wish that you could sit with. You're jealous of what they do, what they're capable of. I don't know what the hell your motherfucking problems is anyway. I don't know.
You're all jealous. I'm jealous. I want to sit with Jelly. Who wants to come? I want to sit with people who are racist. I want to sit with people who go around insulting other communities. Because that's a flex. Is it, Golden? Can you hear yourself? People are jealous of not sitting with sector rejects. There's nobody jealous. I have never ever been jealous of anybody that did not have a quality that I did not admire. And the people you sit with have none. Nothing.
What the fuck is these people's problems? I don't get it.
You started.
What do you hate? Why do you hate on people? Why do you talk shit about people? Why do you target people? Why do you act like this?
I think her words are very intentional. Target. You like that word, don't you? Because that's what you used to describe. Oh, we're targeting Snoopy. When Ralph showed the receipts, remember? You and Amani, the ones that are pretending you're not about drama, but you're actually chaos agents. He even said that. He dropped both of you because of it. And now you're back over there squandering over, you know, like rats after leaving a sinking fucking ship. Back in the members, oh, hi, I'm in the bushes. Haven't sent lots of lives, all my lives, before anybody was even speaking and returning a conversation to you. That was your intention, was engagement.
Right? Now, y'all know, on my other channel or whatnot, I used to do some content or whatnot, where, you know, I used to play some videos or whatnot.
I'm going to skip this. Spare us the psychological babble bullshit that you can't even interpret yourself. You have to play somebody else's and then get ChatGPT to define it for you. Fuck off.
A
Next.
lot of psychologists and psychiatrists, and they would break down, you know, a lot of these characteristic traits and stuff that these people had.
These people.
Wait a minute, I don't think I lied.
I don't think I lie.
Oh.
You do. Every time you open your mouth.
Right? Maybe y'all didn't see it the first time. Let me put it back up here on the stage. Give me just a second. Because I believe that this bitch said that she struck another content creator. Right? I don't know who it was. I don't know why she did it. But, you know, when you do that, isn't that you interfering in somebody else's what is paperwork?
Exactly.
I believe they call it torturous interference.
Torturous interference.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's right here in the paperwork.
Okay, how many CCs are in my chat? Get the fuck out of here. You're just running torturous interference. How dare you be out here? You can't do that. That's not how this app works. You cannot be out here speaking on people because it is torturous interference. Like I said, never let the truth get in the way of a good fucking conspiracy.
Torturous interference with prospective economic advantage. You know, and this is different under different states and different countries. We understand that.
Well,
This
go
one
and
was
speed it
directed
up.
to
We
North
have spoken
because I
painful.
live in North Carolina,
Blah,
and it
blah,
was
blah.
under the common law, right? So, bitch, be very clear. You're not free from that shit either.
Bitch,
So, this is what you've been doing.
hear this loud and clear. I'm not afraid of fucking anything. Send any police, anything else, any investigation, every fucking random claim that both of you have made, and Ralph, that mental lunatic, are all lies.
And you just set up here in the email that you sent me and admitted to. Here we go. Here's the part right here. As for having your details, a lawyer can look up for serving processes. I did not provide this email to anyone other than another content creator through a strike. So you were striking people's channels, Snoopy.
I was, yeah, I struck
Sounds
Magic,
like
who gave you
torturous
my
interference to
personal
me.
email from
Trying
20
to get
years
people
ago.
livelihood and their channels and shit struck and taken down, Snoopy. Sounds like
You see, she thought she was being clever when she sent me an email with a cease and desist, you know? And then it was, oh, you have my information, and it was some sort of fucking, it was meant to be some sort of, I don't know, malice behind it or whatever. So I just questioned her and I said, now that you bring it up, how have you got my PayPal? Because I have never asked anybody for anything, despite what you suggest out here saying that I've got money. I don't take PayPal donations. I have given CC's donations, which is the only way you would be able to receive my PayPal, by dropping the T or star, either or. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, I could give a fuck. I know who I am. There is nothing that you're going to be able to hold over my head to try and keep me quiet, to try and put me in any kind of fucking box, or to go anywhere because you feel a way over it. Get therapy, get help, get God.
been real nasty work, Snoopy.
Real
Why you
nasty
doing
work,
that,
Snoopy.
Huh? But you want to send some motherfucking paperwork to somebody's mailbox, bitch. You been out here doing this shit for years.
Now you hear that? I've been out here doing this shit for years. You see the way they just go on, lose the fucking hang of themselves, and just keep running with bullshit.
Be very clear about that. And I don't know who else the fuck works with you, works around you, anyway. But, bitch, don't you ever send no motherfucking shit to my motherfucking address.
It was a letter.
Don't send no shit to my...
It was a letter, not fucking anthrax. The way that you were behaving and going around different channels stating, oh, Snoopy sent things to my mom's address. A letter. I didn't even address the bloody thing or write the letter. The letter literally came straight from Petty Claims. And she knows this. But she wants to make it something it isn't. It wasn't anthrax, girl. Calm down.
address. And here is the evidence attached. Let's see.
Evidence.
A screenshot of me on panel with Maggie. This is the evidence, y'all, in the demand letter. And no messages, right, in this screenshot that I said. Okay? And I've showed this to people. The people out there that I showed it to know that I showed this to. So I would hope you would stand up for your people.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I said nothing. None of my comments is up there. The only thing that's up there is just the fact that Maggie is up there on panel and I'm up there on panel.
What she's missed is she's been over there even after she got served the letter, and she's still continuing to speak and talk about me and defame me and say that I am part of a racist group on YouTube. I'm the leader of one, apparently, and a criminal gang, which in your state, as you were aware and you were pointed out, and like you said, if you have family that are legal, they'll let you know. I don't have to prove fuck all, because when you say I have a criminal record and I don't, that's clear, cut and dry. Case closed. I backed off you and didn't want you to be left with a bill on your head because it was never about money. I gave you an out so that you wouldn't have to align with Jelly and go against your own community. But you're the activist, right? You're the activist. That doesn't even make sense, Golden. Imagine that I can actually see the damage that you will be making for yourself on your own platform with the decisions you make because you're so blinded. And as opposed to actually seeing somebody who goes, okay, actually, do you know what? Here's somebody who's passionate in another area and thinking, I'll network with that person. No. You came after me instead. Make it make sense, please. Somebody.
Where is the receipts? Snoopy?
What would you like a receipt for?
Yo, just like I called Lady Letitia out on her motherfucking millions, Snoopy and your motherfucking millions. And y'all, I told y'all, are y'all paying close attention? I told y'all, these motherfuckers are frequent flyers. Look at who was in Lady Letitia chat the other day when she was talking cash money bullshit. Look at who was in Snoopy chat last night when she was talking cash money bullshit. It's the same motherfuckers that go from platform to platform, from chat to chat, and stir the motherfucking cauldron.
No, you start a cauldron. Amani starts a cauldron. Let me say this. You really need, seriously, to check out how this app works. People in a sector share subscribers. They go from chat to chat. This channel, this whole app was not set up simply for you, Golden, or for everybody to be stalking Golden. This is not about, people go to other platforms. You bring up about me hitting Kimmy's panel because Magic was up there lying. You're fucking right, I hit it. We don't need your permission to be up there at all, or anywhere else for that matter. And if you have an issue that I'm somewhere else, that's a you problem, not me. Windmilling for fucking Jelly.
Let's read the chat. Since all of these people want their motherfucking life, right? They want
Look, then she starts reading into comments in the chat. Let me tell you what I wrote in the chat because seemingly you had me blocked. I said you were a shit star. I didn't say it. I said it a little bit nicer because it was over in Lady Letitia's. I said you were coming over to make fake beef with her, just like you were exposed for. That's what I said. And that's what I believe, like you're doing now. Because that's exactly what you were doing. You were over there antagonizing, having made a live against her. The three of you were sitting in the bushes waiting for your name to be mentioned, and out the three you go. Crouching tiger, hidden bullies. Jump, soon as mentioned the golden. How dare you? Don't bring up her name. You had just done a live for hours on her. The second she goes to respond.
You don't.
Oh, here's I'm not.
So shut up,
No,
read up,
no,
and listen for a change.
no.
I agree, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick song break while
Let me spare you that. Anyway, they're showing comments, right, for people that are, heaven forbid, calling Golden out for her antics and saying about her having made a live.
because you're defaming people's character. That's a crime.
I'm not defaming if I'm showing proof. I'm not defaming if people can really see how drunk you get out here. I'm not defaming if there are previous lives of where you were on panel, on camera, pissed fucking drunk. That's not defamation.
Y'all are committing cyber crimes.
That's not
What do you not understand about it? And I'm not going to let people up here and snatch and take away our reputation, our integrity, because you're just a hater. If you're just a hater,
You gave away any integrity that you held yourself. You handed that over. When you went running to Windmill and to assist Jelly, it was already said to you once and done a live on you knowing your place. You have handed that over all by yourself. I had no hand to play in that. As a matter of fact, I tried to give you an out, but no, you wanted the beef.
if it's not affecting my fucking bag, I don't fucking care. Or reputation, whatever. Say what the fuck you want to say. But y'all know this shit affects what the fuck we're trying to do over here. You know that. And that's why you keep doing it. And that goes to show how hateful you are as a person. You want to hold people down. You want to keep people down. You don't want to see people grow because you're afraid what? That they might just start calling.
I hope your platform and your channel explode. I hope you are hugely successful. Honestly, that's what I wish for you. I'm not trying to hold anybody down at all. That's not my nature. And anybody that knows me or took the time to get to know me, instead of windmilling, would actually realize that. So no, I don't hate you, Golden. You would have to mean something for me to hate you. And I don't know you, other than you coming at me and me responding. You're a weirdo. You are a stalker. You've been called out even on Maggie's live and told that your obsession with me was weird. And you were getting pissed because they wouldn't lie for you. And you got exposed as creating fake beef. And yet you're still out here when everybody else knows, acting as this never even fucking happened. So no, there'll be no back and forth from this end of me, because at this stage I feel like I'm battling somebody that has severe, I don't know, something intellectually missing. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I really, really don't. And I'm not saying that as a general topic across a race, which you like to fucking think. And I'm saying that specifically about you, Golden. There's something lacking. Completely. Anyway, I'm going to spare you the rest of that, right? Because it really, truly, honestly, it's fucking painful. The part I do want to address is this, okay? I have never, ever dragged your mother. When I did go in on you in my first live, that I responded to, after you were on your mother's channel, and your mother and you used my name, and spoke of my husband, and spoke of my child, and said about the night terrors like Luna said. That's what you spoke on the first time. I responded to you. And that's when I said about your son being ill and you've been on platform and you've been drunk. All of that. This is just fucking crazy. I said that you were drunk. I also said and referenced later that you and your mother are heavy drinkers. You come across drunk when you're on the app. There's a lot of unnecessary drama that goes with that. When you're drunk, you're not in your right mind anyway. I did say that. I stand on that. 100% I stand on that. You twisted my words and said, when I said about the slurring of the words that comes across when you get drunk and your mother gets drunk, I had no idea what ailments your mother may have had, what medical issues, why the hell would I? But that's how you twisted that I was dragging a woman who had a stroke. How would I know that? Someone who had a stroke previously. I'm repeating that because she's put this out here numerous times. Somebody who has a disability. I have never dragged anybody with a disability, nor would I, ever. I would never, it's the same thing with your son. I would never, ever, and did not say what you were accusing me of. I played where it came from because you kept insisting I said it when I didn't. So when you're going to continue to lie on me, I'm going to continue to expose and say, well, there's the truth. That's how this works. So nobody is attacking you. Nobody's coming at you. But this is what you're looking for. This is what you want. And I'm not giving it to you beyond tonight. You don't have the monopoly, okay? And I mean this respectfully towards your mother. Let me say this. I'm not coming at her. I'm not being disrespectful. The most I'm going to say is, if your mom is ill and your mom is speaking about needing emergency services a little bit more frequent due to stress or due to other things on this app that's affecting her health, and I'm not saying this in a way of get out of here. This is more of a concern aspect and saying, why is she being exposed to it? Serious question. Dead serious question. If your mother's health and she's vulnerable, and I'm not stating she can't go where she likes, of course she can. Don't twist my words. If your mother is that ill, Golden, why have her exposed to this fucking bullshit? That doesn't make a bit of sense. So while you sit up there talking about what you have in your real life, say, okay, and what you're dealing with, and I don't want to take away from the fact that will be extremely difficult to manage, okay? But you don't have the monopoly on life. Excuse me. And you don't have the monopoly on, well, my mom's sick. And I'm out here and these people are attacking me. My dad's dying. My dad is dying. So when I was getting accused last week of having a man who was not my husband up on panel, we were at a family christening. And the last function my dad will ever go to, because he's in his last days. That's life, Golden. And I'm not dismissing your mother in this. I'm just giving you maybe a little bit of clarity. You don't hold a monopoly on life. You don't hold a monopoly on what you have going on in your life. If this is bringing stress, if this is bringing whatever, then take time off. But you don't get to come out here and weaponize me with it either, because I won't accept it. Get that straight. Everybody, every person in this chat, every person all over this app has a real life. All of them, not just you. So again, if your mother has been as ill as what you are saying, care for her better. I'm not mincing my words there. Care for her better. Remove the stress, which seems to be the app. Or at least protect her from the bullshit. And not have her out here fighting your battles that you create all by yourself, because you create them. It is what it is. Thanks, Marie. So no, you don't get to come out and weaponize your mother's health. But you are responsible for her. I would imagine you are taking care of her. Do better. Do better. So Amani, again, let me be crystal clear with you. Your theories and your conspiracies are whack. I don't know where you pull them from. Seriously, honestly, I think you are one of the biggest bullies on this app. You talk about people stalking. You stalk people. You look up people. You look up their socials. You have done in the past. You put people out there. You spend 10 minutes today degrading Kiki. I'm not even going to repeat what you said because you're disgusting. You truly are. You are fucking disgusting. You framed it in a sexual way. Of course you did, because I don't know what's on your head. You are seriously sexually frustrated. You're worried about my sex life with my husband. You're speaking about Kiki in a sexual manner, threatening her that you're going to put out messages between her and Ralph. She's already spoken on this. She spent a whole fucking year trying to get away from Atlas family. And here you are, bully tactics, yet again. She's also put a post up to address and to put the correct context as to what her experience was over there. Not lies through you and your lens and your bias, as well as your fucking co-host. And this is not an attack back towards Ralph. This is directed to you, Imani, and Golden. Because from all along, all you've ever done was ridicule the women. All you've ever done was suggest and say that they were obsessed with Ralph. All you've ever done was say that they got rejected by Ralph. Here's the kicker. You were rejected by Ralph Golden. Nobody else. Let me also give a little bit of context. You brought up about my husband sharing my TikTok with the pictures. Let me give you the full context too, though. I've done this already, so people will already remember. We're over on Phantoms. Maria came up, and Maria made some sort of comment about how Ralph was liking her pictures, blah, blah, blah. I laughed. My exact words were, go ask Phantom. He'd fuck a frog. If it has a pulse, it'll do. Because he just wanted attention, and that was it. We didn't get it from most of the women over there when I was there. Because they were all about each other. Did help him financially. They did send him money. There's nothing wrong with that. That is no different from anybody else out here. So when people are asking questions as to what money I sent, what difference does it make? My husband sent it. It was sent through my PayPal. What difference does it make? So then it gets twisted into something that it's not. And like I said, go ask many other people out here what I've sent. Doesn't mean a fucking thing. It really doesn't. But you have to take something like that and twist it into something that it's not. Just to make a conspiracy and to make and degrade women. This is why I don't like people like you, Imani, and you, Golden. You too represent everything that is wrong about abuse enablers. Let that sink in. Abuse enablers. You minimize people's experiences. You said I said it was because he shouted at two women. Now you're well aware it was more than one occasion and there was a lot more than two women. You're well aware of this, but hey, you're going to do what you always do. Minimize abuse enablers. Kind of making sense now why you're sitting over with Jelly. Really is. Really is. And by that, I'm not talking about her kid. I'm really not. But you make excuses where it suits. You sit with the scum, fucking pond scum on this app and ridicule everybody else because they don't see things your way. It's ridiculous. So, let me show you something. She brought up Jane, right? After going in about Kiki. Jane has been brought up. Let me show you the conversation with Jane. See, this is the first one.
I'll take this down. Can you see this? This is this was the 10th of November in 2025. Golden, I'm not coming after you, but I heard you were saying things which were not true. And I said what I said, and will always say it when people try to lie for Ralph, or if they are not aware of truth. On the other hand, if you want to believe in Ralph, I don't care. Honestly, feel free. But the evidence is out there. I suggest you watch all of Ralph's lives and Danny's lives, and you may get a sense. Also, you weren't in the Discord when we addressed certain things, so you are not aware of those facts. Something that is vital, because you place yourself like you were over there. You weren't there. Yet you're out here attacking fucking women for their experiences and ridiculing everybody when you weren't even around. Plus, there were receipts in Discord that showed agreements for rent, but Ralph decided to delete them when the proof he got out of hand. And he watched Danny. You saw and heard screen recorded. She screen recorded them. Bottom line, Ralph ruined himself. Facts. And there is no one to blame for him getting cancelled but himself. More facts. I just want to ask you, what makes you think I still support him since you know when and why I left? Ralph thought he could live rent-free on Freeman Farm, and it's not Danny or anybody else that's after him. It's Ralph himself, with all of his doings. That's down here, 1 sec. Ralph thought he could live rent-free at Freeman Farm. So it's not Danny or anybody else that's after him. It's Ralph himself, with all of his doings. And then he wanted Danny's help, just like he asked for. Just like he asked for your help to call radio stations. And I do not want to go back and forth with you about Ralph's grifting or false accusations against Freeman or Rock Nation. I respect you don't want to talk publicly about Ralph. Which she didn't, of course. She'll talk about anybody else, but no, not him. But then you will go on panel and spread his lies that some of us were rejects. And we got kicked out. Exactly like I just said about ridiculing women. No, Golden, you were never in Discord. All of us left because he yelled at us out of nowhere. And the only ones that stayed are the few like Amani, SOS, and Amy, which are now your boos. And I don't even have a problem with that either. I'm just surprised you didn't do your research on the matter. And if you do start speaking about us ladies when we were in his Discord, ex-Atlas members publicly, please make sure you have all the facts. I think that's fairly reasonable. Straight to the point. Quite respectful too. So then Golden says, the next day, November 11th, it's okay for us to move in different directions. I wish no one any harm. I always wish you peace and love and happiness. You know this. So in between, right? We're now in February. And Golden sends a message to Jane about seeing her comments. Oh, this is Jane. Do you want to come up? You don't have to. I don't want to put you on the spot now either. Context on this, anyway, in the background, in 5 minutes you can. Okay. The context on this is they went their separate ways. That was it. There was a conspiracy drawn on Ralph's part that Amani and Golden have been running with since that does not exist, and everybody else moved on. That's it. That's all. That's straight to the point. That's exactly it. But there continues to this day people lying. People being Amani and Golden. I'll drop the link for you now. No longer. that going to the chat that time? Yeah. Jane used to support Golden after the breakup with her experience over there with Rod. She used to support Golden. A lot of people actually used to support Golden, and they get the same experience all the time. Hey, welcome
Hey,
up.
Snoopy.
Is this from you or?
No, it's like, okay, this is what it is. Hold on, let me just, because I'm on my phone, so I have to zoom in to see what you see. Yeah, this is the first WhatsApp message I sent her was from 10 months ago. So that's when I told her, like, please let's just move on from this. I'm not gonna, if you don't, if you want to believe Ralph and all of that, you can do that, but just don't speak on any of us, and she did go up on panel and, she said, just lies, she just like made it seem like that we got kicked out, just taking his side, and it's just blatant lies that we never accepted, for her to say. So, and then in April, right? So I stopped, as you see, before all of this, she kept, like, after that, she just kept on sending me, like, spamming me with her links. She wanted me to watch her. She wanted me to, like, she wanted my engagement. I kept on ignoring her. All of us actually did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we just stopped hanging out there. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she sends me this on April 9th.
Yeah.
Like, hold on one second. Hey, I'm going to tell you this once, and that's it. Stop speaking on me. You don't want to know all I can do and how far I can go. And no, there's one before this. Snoopy, when she tells me, who am I working for, and that my leader is Danny, and is she paying me and everything. I want to read that one first, and this is the last one.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let me see.
I think I sent it to you.
No, that's the last one. Hang on, I'll go grab it.
Because this is why that receipt is very important. All the time, it's the conspiracy behind, who are we working for? It's like, I don't have a mind of my own. It's like, hello, Ralph has been...
There it is. I have it. Let me get it now. Yeah, I knew there was one missing. Yeah,
I sent you that one, and that's where it all stems from.
Yeah, this one here.
It's the conspiracy bullshit, but actually, it's the stalking and the harassment behind the ones that left. So, like,
exactly.
What choice are you giving me? Like,
there you go.
Why are you bothering me? And
It's
I'm not
January.
putting any victim here.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's in January. Like,
January 12th.
Exactly.
Yeah. She says, what is your issue?
Yeah, go ahead, read it.
What is your issue? Are you being paid? Why have you turned like this? You know I was only kind. I put my neck on the line for you. I'm confused. But one thing about me, when people come for me, gloves come off. Danny may be your leader. She ain't mine. And now she hop in the ring. I stay prepared. Stay ready. Never scared. She mentioned my name. I keep telling y'all, mention my name and I'll respond. And then she starts sending links.
Exactly.
So then this is January 12th. This is February 1st. This is February 23rd.
She it's like weird behavior.
And who's the stalker?
Exactly.
More links.
What they were doing is actually stalking us in every chat that I was in. Every chat that Dentisha or Sassy or Green Star and everything, because at that time I didn't even know you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when they actually seen that, okay, we're moving along, we're not, you know what I mean? We're doing our own thing. It's just that the hate is because he, as I told her, he canceled himself.
Yes.
Danny exposed it. Exactly. Danny exposed it, but he did it to himself.
Exactly.
He's the one,
and he asked.
that said, exactly. So what are we talking about?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it's 10 months they've been trying, and you have the receipt where actually the receipt that Ralph showed, where they said, "Oh, I'm targeting Snoopy." You know what I mean? I wonder why. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Amani and Golden were both sending him all my lives, even before anything was brought up about him. They made it their business, right, to keep sending my stuff to try and get an engagement, try and get a back and forth going. He didn't respond. He put both of them on blast on a live, showing their messages on his phone. Now, that's not to say he's a prick and he's still fucking lying and he's still going into conspiracies, because he is. But this here, as you can see, this is a follow-on to the link that she sent to Jane. And there's her comments. Saw your comments too, shaking my head. Golden, you're going around talking about people following you in a sector, right? Subscribers go from place to place. That's the norm. Here you are watching lives and then sending her a message to say, saw your comments, shaking my head, and another fucking link. And then she gets, hey, I'm going to tell you this once, and that's it. Stop speaking on me. You don't want to know all I can do and how far I can go. If you want Ralph, shoot your shot. What? But you have no reason to have started talking shit on me and continuing to do so. Just because I took his side and you chose not to. Why drag me? Did you see me dragging you until I seen you dragging me? You're too mature to act this way. I am warning you. Dead it now. Or you will see. You have no idea who I am and know only what I tell you. You have been asked nicely. You are being heavily watched. I'm trying to be nice here.
Heavily watched.
Heavily watched. And funny, there's an expression she used with me too. You don't know who I am and where I'm from and what I can do. This great big fucking grandstanding bravado bullying tactics is bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. And you know
That's
what?
all
Imani started it. Imani started it.
Family bullies.
Exactly. Imani started this, and I have a screenshot of hers too. And I told her, do you want me to put a screenshot of you where you're calling me the address collector?
Yes.
What are you guys on? What drugs are you using? What are you drinking to spread these lies and delusions? And that's what I'm saying. You're not gonna silence truth, no matter how you take it. You're not gonna silence me.
No.
Because I'm not here threatening you. It's you guys. You go on Lady Letitia's channel and you say you're going to kiss your channel goodbye. You know what I mean? You are the one, Golden, that's sending messages like this to me. Did I ever threaten your channel, Golden? Did you ever do you have a receipt of me saying, oh, your channel is gone? No. You're a liar. All of you are liars. And you're just
the projection.
Exactly.
The projection, Everything that they're doing, they accuse
So this
It's
is
crazy.
from 10 months ago,
10 months
Snoopy.
ago.
I
Yeah,
didn't even know you, okay? It's
yeah,
because
yeah.
five of us left, like we literally left, and he knows why we left. He was there. Imani wasn't there. Imani is a pussy ass bitch, let me tell you. When the Freeman shit was going down, she was in the bushes for 1.5 months pretending she
Yeah,
wasn't there. You
disappeared.
know what I mean?
Yeah, gone ghost. Yeah, yeah. Kind of like she did when all the things happened in the Discord. Do you remember, Amani?
And yes,
Every
I
time.
was a Ralph supporter at that time,
Yeah,
before he went into his like Freeman and Chucky days.
yes,
And I'm like,
yeah,
what the hell's going on? This is not
yeah.
good. And I was worried. And I did, today Golden stupid ass said I was drinking coffee in town. Yes, because I've
So,
never been through this fucking experience on YouTube,
yeah,
like where this guy is coming up, like going online that I'm like supporting, talking all sorts of like crazy stuff. I'm not denying any of that. The Tylenols, the headaches, and the coffee. What else you got on me? You have nothing. And that's what I told Ralph, like pull up all of my, like you literally, you guys are just fucking liars and grifters and
I think anybody with any
delusional
critical
people.
kind of thinking skills can actually see if you were worried about him at that time, you supported him. So there was a point where you withdrew your support, not just you, but he lost 99% of his subs. Do you know? A lot of people walked, and rightly so, but they were based off him, not anybody else. Crazy. So this thing gets worse, right? Believe it or not.
Yeah, it does get worse.
Good. There we go. So then Ralph drags Golden online, okay, and brings up about the TikTok page that he'd given her with 10k supporters that she's not utilizing, and he could have given that to somebody who would have been more grateful and would have put some effort into it. He said things like she was about the drama on YouTube, she was playing in his face and just kind of holding the channel hostage. So that was James sending on the email, or sending on the message. And all she said was, I think
what I did is, I'll say what I did. Sassy sent me the screen recording of Ralph dragging the fuck out of her, wanting his TikTok back. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then when she sent me the one above, I just replied to her. I said, because I don't want to speak to her. Like, what do you want from me? She's sending me all these messages. Dead it now, whatever. Hello, you're a public figure. You're publicly here on YouTube. Worldwide internet, okay? We know, like, you know what I mean? So I just sent her the screen recording of him, 5 minutes and 54 seconds of him dragging her. And I said, I think Ralph wants his TikTok back. Like, get the fuck out of my inbox. You know what I mean? Like, well, what do you want from me? What the fuck do you want from me? And then she says, okay, I warned you now. Now it's time to go. Now it's go time. Hold on, let me. Not sure how much you care about your business, but do you know how easy it is for me to contact all of your possible 2,700 business customers, followers? I got people to do this for me while I'm asleep. Want to celebrate someone else losing their business or livelihood, or someone who goes out the way to do the same, can be down to you. Get your mind right. I've tried to be nice. I warned you.
It's
yet again. Out of my hands now. I really did try. Like, come on.
To know, for people who might be unaware, Jane has her own business where she makes jewelry, and Golden will always rant about how she supported Jane by featuring her jewelry. But here she is, having looked up your potential 2,700 business customers, and saying she's going to use the TikTok page to drag down your business.
I don't know what she meant while I'm asleep. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what she meant by that, and I'm not.
I've got people to do this for me while I'm asleep.
See what I mean?
Golden, right?
Maybe it's those hackers she was talking about.
Oh please, yeah. This is insane.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
It's actually at one point, and I'm not definitely, like the threat and like who's threatening who?
Yeah.
Who's
And what's
doing
with
what
that?
to whom? Is it
Yeah,
just because you cannot stand that the truth is out there, but you still
exactly.
want to lie? You still don't want to take accountability. You still don't want to move on. You still want to do the same thing you were doing before. But hey, not to me, not to Snoopy, okay?
Hey, Nick. Exactly, Jane. She can't control the narrative, so she has to create something. But this is exactly her tactics, and this is what she's been doing on her lives too, in regards to me. So when I respond, then she plays victim. You know, I got told I was going to lose my life. She had people that she could, or I didn't know where she was from, didn't know what she was capable of. You know, like I'm supposed to be afraid. Some person decides to go and play gangster in another continent. Please.
Right.
You know, and for what? Because I have a fucking difference of opinion, a completely different experience, or
Exactly. Exactly. And
as
I
much as she
have
said,
a
and then
right.
to switch and say that everybody else is obsessed with Ralph. None of this is about Ralph. This is about Golden and Amani. This is about their behavior, their bullying, and this is the reason where it stems from. People that left withdrew their support, people who support other content creators that they don't like because they spoke the truth.
Right, but it also stems from the fact that her channel was dead, was always dead.
Exactly.
And she
Exactly.
wanted to fake beef with Ralph. Do you remember?
Yeah.
You know, she first
Yeah.
wanted to fake beef with, when that didn't work out, then she decided to come after us, get Imani on her side, because Imani is the one that's also like a fucking hater. That woman is a hater.
She really is. She really is.
I don't know what kids
Yeah.
she teaches in what high school or whatever wherever she fucking works. She's a fucking vile, toxic.
It is extremely toxic. Extremely toxic. Crazy. So there you are, Golden. Who's lying? There you are.
You know, also lying about our ages and stuff. Like, I'm 48 and she knows
I'm
it. Why are you
46.
saying?
Yeah.
Why are you saying? I'm like, like she's making
Hey,
it like
Stormy.
I'm not fucking 70. You know what I mean? And even if I was, I'd say I was. The fuck?
How are you more concerned anyway about other people's age when your own mother, from what you're saying, is extremely vulnerable and you're exposing her to this shit that you create? They are creating it, and then, hey, Lady Letitia, they're creating this shit, and then they're playing victim, and all for engagement. It's fucking pathetic. So this is going to stop from today. So Amani, let me make this really crispy fucking clear for you. The other channel I had to drag Jelly, I could give a fuck about Jelly, because to me, she's in the same category. She has been cancelled, like every sector. I'm not giving her any airtime. Every now and again, I might pick something up and address it, but nah, I won't move for it. I'll do what I would do when I feel like it. But I will not be doing the back and forth. This will stop now. And it's the same with you, Golden. You're in that category. You put yourself there. I will be on this channel continually. I'll come back and do some commentary. But on my other channel that was intentionally meant to be for Jelly, I've changed it to just a place that people can go and just have a chat, talk about normal things, day-to-day things, trending topics, whatever.
You know, and
Not
all the
this
talk
shit.
pull up, and all the talk pull up. I'm like, we're all blocked. We're all blocked in there.
I'll still come over here and I'll still do content, but I want to,
you know, acting all tough and everything.
Big for somebody.
Exactly. You know, like popping her mouth, smacking her lips, whatever the fuck she was like. The annoying voice. They're like, just both of them are just like, I regret watching them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's
I know.
The sound.
Like,
I know people that tell me that you know, they can't watch her because they fall asleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boring as fuck. And do your content, please. Feel free, but really, you're the Jelly advocate. You know what I mean?
Exactly. 100%. Just on that, there was a question about, I just want to ask for people that are American here in the chat,
Have you got Ben and Jerry's over there? Ice cream, Ben and Jerry's.
I have Ben and Jerry's in my country.
You've got Ben
But
and
she doesn't
Jerry's.
even know my country. Oh my God! And I told
The
her so
ice
many
cream.
times.
Comes in all different flavors. And then the other one, because I done live the other evening, and I put a play on desserts for jelly and split. And I was referring to ice creams. You do. Good, Luna. Thank you for that. And what I wrote was Ben and jelly and banana splits.
Right.
That's what I wrote. It was a play on desserts. It's actually in the fucking description, but it's now been twisted into something that it's not. Lady Letitia's here as well.
No, they're grasping at straws. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're grasping at straws because that's what I told. Like, just you're defaming me, Snoopy, Nick, and a couple of other ones that were racist. Like, show some fucking proof. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Point null and void. You cannot go around and say, well, I forgave that person. I'm going to tell everybody else over in Snoopy's chat that they're this, they're that. While you sit with every person in the sector who got called out for racial undertones and repeated behaviour of it. While you sat with them on panel and actually went and said, no, person's not racist, no stereotypes, no nothing, no racial undertones. Okay.
And talking about that truth and everything, like, that was also, like, very obvious with receipts. Like, tell me what receipt that they showed today. Like, they showed our comments, like reading comments from Lady Letitia's chat.
She showed part of the email that I sent. Your device is not connected, Lady Letitia. It's coming up on this side. Device not connected. Public connection. She showed part of the email. I'm going to save you the bother. I'm not reading it because it's just mind fucking numbing. Honestly, it's mind numbing shit. Copy and paste repetitively over and over and over and over, and then 2 sentences. And then she got the email back from me. But I will screenshot the part where it says it's not about money. It was about the core thing, and I did not want anything to be lasting on a record like that. Not for something out here, but at the same time, I want no fucking dealings with this girl at all. None. Hey, Letitia.
Like, seriously.
Hi.
This shit is ridiculous.
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hello everyone on the panel. Good to see you.
Hey, Lady Letitia.
Hi, is that RGM?
That's Watchers. That's my husband.
Oh, hi, Watchers. Hello, Abby.
I am good. I'm good.
So, Snoopy, I heard you mention Amani. Did you know her before?
Yes. Yeah, she was in. We had, I knew her from Discord, but in the sense of, like, she was there more so. Wasn't very interactive with her. Would have been with most of the other women. So unless there was, like, Magic playing in Discord, there wasn't really a hell of a lot of conversation there. But I don't know where this whole fanatical attitude has come from, because back then she wasn't like that. She really wasn't, honestly. But the other stuff was there where she did help with that petty pocket and stuff. So the things that she's accusing people of now, which is hysterical, it's pure projection, complete projection.
Wow. Well, I know they're in love with Ralph. That's for sure. It's a weird situation. Yeah, it's giving me cult-like for real.
Exactly.
But I don't know her. I knew her from, like you said, from Ralph, but I don't remember talking to her, us having a whole conversation or anything like that. So it's weird that she talks about people that she doesn't even know.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's weird. It's like this is what she does. She's sitting in the corner having a conversation with someone about us. And I'm just like, you don't know us. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. Yet you assume and make assumptions and your assumptions are fake and all, and they never have receipts. They're always talking about receipts, and they never have it. And Golden is becoming like Maggot to me.
Very much so. Your microphone, sorry, Letitia, your microphone's a little bit crackly. It's robotic a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna go out and I'll come on my laptop. Okay.
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 Talk to you in a minute. Yeah, so Jelly, you just heard my husband, Golden. See that? He does not live in the basement.
No, I don't live in the basement. I'm actually a real person.
And he's no Liverpool accent, Jelly. You were so fucking wrong. Imagine going up on a panel and interrogating a man on somebody else's platform and saying that it's my husband. Another person that just wants to make fake beefs just for content. These people are just basement dwellers, and that's exactly where they need to be left. Let them talk about themselves. To themselves, because we're not going to be continuing after today. I don't give a shit what you spark up, Golden. Don't give a fuck.
The thing is, and you know, it's the hypocrisy for me. You know, I understand that you want to grow your channel. I understand that this is your, like I'm talking to Golden right now. Like I understand this is her like 4th channel, you know, and I understand that you want to build it. But if you're going to build it on lies, it's not going to go well, because this is the internet and the receipts are out here. You know, there's witnesses and people that are here longer than a year. You know what I mean? That know, you know, how things went down. And it's just ridiculous, you know. Okay, fine, if you want to choose a side, but if you're gonna and I don't mind anyone building their channel, you know what I mean? If
exactly.
You want to, don't build it on, you know, on your hate towards people that left Ralph, and I have an open opinion about it.
Exactly.
So it's just
the venom.
Exactly, the venom. And you know, now that I think about it, I think I put it in the comments today. Like, I remember Imani never liked Golden. I was always the one, you know, that you know, like, please accept her. You know, she didn't like, what's going on, Ralph? I know you know, you showed her messages, because she was like kicked out of Discord twice. And I'm like, why am I doing this for Golden? You know what I mean? Like, you know, why should you know? She said she put her neck on the line for me. Like, I did too. You know what I mean? I tried to get you back in there.
Yeah.
You know, as during that time when we were in his little collective, let's call it. You know what I mean? But then you see, and Imani never liked her. She never liked her. So I'm like, okay, this is the switch up. Okay, fine. Yeah, I understand that. You know, you're going to be cool with Golden now, but don't think I don't know, or others.
Yeah.
And don't think you were there, Imani, when shit went down, you know, when shit hit the fan with the Freeman stuff. And whatever Ralph was going through, that had nothing to do with any of us. He made it seem like we were part of that. I'm like, well, motherfucker, what are you talking about? I didn't know you were on a freaking farm. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about your personal life, nor do I ask who you live with, where you live. Like, you decided to share all of this experience online on YouTube.
Exactly. And ask for help. And got help. And showed his own crash outs. And showed his own cards and what was going on. Nobody else. This was exactly like you said to Golden. This was down to him and nobody else. Tisha's back.
Right. And I'm grateful that you know, Danny exposed it. I'm grateful for that, because it did expose him for the liar and the grifter he is.
Absolutely, 100%.
And that's who he is. He did yell at us, and he was rude, and like, we were watching Auntie Mickey. Like, no, we were watching Danny's live, and she was exposing Freeman, and we're like, oh my god, what the fuck's going on? Like, you know what I mean? It's weird, because we ask questions and it's like, okay, the receipts are right, like 1 + 1 did not equal 2, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, it did. So it's like, Hold on one second. I just have to move to another room. 1 second.
No problem.
And hold on 1 second. Oh, Lady Letitia's back. Hold on.
Well, I remember Iman getting mad at me because I wasn't windmilling for Ralph during the Freeman situation.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, you didn't speak up for him. You didn't take up for him, or you didn't do whatever." I was like, and he took up for you. He came and rescued you from Maggot. And I'm like, okay, first of all, I didn't agree with the Freeman thing. As far as a lot of things, I didn't agree with his part in that Freeman situation. So I'm not going to show support on something that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
Number two, I did show support to let him know, hey, I am here by giving him, I think I gave him a few dollars. And, because I didn't know, he sounded like he was homeless.
Yeah.
And so, you know, and it literally, it was just enough to eat lunch.
Yeah.
But yeah, she had a whole attitude about the situation. And I was like, why do you care so much? Then the other day, I kind of snuck over there to Ralph's place just to see if they were in his chat. And sure enough, they were in his chat. It was weird.
Yeah.
You know, it's one thing for you to windmill for him, but don't be getting pissed off and mad and worrying about what other people is doing and thinking about the situation, because you don't really want to know how I feel.
Absolutely. And then what were you expected to do? You watched this play out the same as everybody else did. What were you expected to do? Lie?
Yeah. I was expected to go on my panel and windmill for Ralph and say, Danny was wrong and all this happened and that's not true. They had a contract, you know, I guess he wanted me to make up some stories.
Wow.
Yeah, some stories about the situation.
Right. It's his delusions, you know?
Yeah. So to go from getting a donation from you when you knew he was vulnerable, say, and then come back months later with all this vitriol towards you, making up a narrative that doesn't exist about you.
Exactly.
You know, when you were good to him, you supported him.
Exactly. And I never really stopped supporting him. He, like you said, he left and did a hiatus.
Yeah.
And then he came back. He came back, like you said, with all the vitriol.
Yeah.
On Maggie's panel talking about, Lady Letitia died and she was in my Discord and she, you know, I introduced her to Danny and da 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 da. I hate her song and just some weird stuff.
Crazy.
And started almost trying to change the narrative of what happened in the past.
Very much so.
Oh, I introduced you to Official King Payne. I introduced you to Danny. I was like, no, you didn't.
No.
You didn't say this is Letitia. Letitia meet Official King Payne.
The delusions are crazy. Yeah.
The conspiracy theory too.
No,
that's
you know
exactly
what it was. You know what it was,
conspiracy.
Lady Letitia. I remember that time really well. It was he gets really jealous. You know, and that's like really bad side. Like he gets really jealous. I think you hit OKP's panel first, and he felt excluded. And he got really jealous that, you know, OKP invited you on panel.
Yeah, I believe it.
And he gets really jealous, like you know, over because he thought that he was more important to be on that panel. So it's like it's stupid stuff. It's childish, actually. And this is what Golden is doing too.
Right. Oh my God! Don't give me.
Yeah.
So he got mad because at AT2, because I gave AT2 the what was happening with me and Maggot at the time.
Yes,
And
I
he
remember
felt like
that.
yeah.
Yes, he did. He was fuming that you gave that interview to AT2 because he had been in your chat immediately after. And that all blew up in the background in the Discord that evening. Yeah, I remember that. I was there for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. I said, first of all, he asked and you didn't. And yeah, it was weird. It was like pacifying him. I was like, and then he got so upset that he kicked me out of the Discord. He did. He kicked me out. How did he do it? He blocked me or something like that. And I responded to him and said something like, he asked me for an interview. I don't know why you're so upset. And then after that, he unblocked me or whatever and got in his feelings. But he does get in his feelings and start whining and crying like a baby.
Yeah, very much so.
I've never seen a grown man do it before. Ralph.
Right.
A whole grown up, a whole adult running around here whining about not getting an interview. It was weird. And then he got mad because I left his Discord. I said, I honestly, guys, Snoopy and JC, I left because of the control. Like he was just trying to control everything. And then if he didn't control it, then he starts yelling at you and getting upset with you.
Right.
And all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And I said, one of these times he's going to say something to me and I'm going to snap on him. Because I don't want to be yelled at.
And that's exactly how it happened when we left.
Yeah. And that is exactly what has been happening all around. And that's what people were speaking on. But yet it gets minimized. The women get ridiculed.
Right.
Conspiracies and lies get put out there about the people that do speak up or did speak up. And then you've got Armani and you've got Golden, who are the biggest bullies on this bloody app, forcing a narrative that does not exist. Making threats to people, threatening their businesses, threatening their livelihoods, to control the narrative. Crazy.
The other day, I'm warning you. I'm like, what are you gonna do to me? I'm not scared of you.
But yet sitting waiting for you to cover her as a response for what she's just said. It's insane. Exactly. How do you expect to be a CC and be insulted every time your name is mentioned? Or jump out of the bushes with offense?
But in the hindsight, she loves it.
She does love
loves the drama.
She absolutely does, yeah. It's a way of getting engagement.
And a click and a view.
Exactly.
But yeah.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened to us in the Discord when 5 of us left. We were watching Danny's live, and at one point we just started, like, we weren't in her chat, but we were in the voice chat in Discord, and we were reacting to Danny's live. We started dropping ones in the chat, ones in the chat, because it's so obvious. Like, who do you think you're fooling? You know what I mean? So he wasn't in voice with us, but he was probably looking in to see what we were writing and doing. And at one point, one of the girls said, okay, so what are we going to watch next? And I don't know who it was that said, well, okay, Sassy says, well, Auntie Mickey's live. And we said, okay, let's put Auntie Mickey, she's funny. And Sassy started playing Auntie Mickey. Not even 5 seconds went by, and he came into the voice, started yelling at us. What are you guys doing? All you do here is trauma bond. What kind of shit is this? And I'm like, and it was like really late, because I work late, right? So it's a different time difference for me, but it was like 3 o'clock in the morning here. And I wanted to open that voice and like cuss him out right there and then. and I just left. Like I literally that same moment I left, and then he went live, of course, because he was ranting, and then I left a message to him like, you are so like, what do you want you want us to lie for you? Is that what you want? Is that what love is? Love? You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? So that was the moment we left, and every day after that, it's been like crazy obsession with his pick-me's, you know?
Exactly.
Crazy obsession.
It's a crazy obsession. You know, if you guys have moved on, move on.
Yeah.
But don't be getting upset with us, because we don't want to hang out with Ralph and praise him and call him our God and stuff like that. Because Golden, according to Maggot, you know, he told Maggot he said, Ralph, come get your girl. Called her BICTH. Come get her.
Right. Too many times.
Here he comes.
Which is why she keeps going back over there. And that's why she's showing up again back over in Magis. And if she's over there, it is pretty much the only platform that she can get where people are forced to watch her, because even Magis chat don't even want her over there. But she has a panel. And that's what it's about. It's the attention.
Wow, you are embarrassing yourself, girl.
Exactly.
Every time you skip loo back over there looking like an idiot, the worse. The worse it gets. The worse the vitriol gets. This time she just flat out called you an op, girl. And all you could do was laugh and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But her vitriol is not at the person that called her an op. Her vitriol is at the person that reminded her that she was called an op by someone.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yep. It's completely misplaced. Yep.
Totally. And Iman was talking about my child.
Yeah.
She was. And I played earlier where she had spoken on your daughter 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually played it on the live yesterday, and she obviously didn't hear it because today they went live, and then she said that she had never spoken about it before.
Right.
2 months ago she did, and I played it again today. So she can't say she didn't say it, or she didn't say it because she did. She talks on my child, she talks on my husband, she talks on other people, but those two get up, they say what they say, they deny that they've said it.
And here's the thing, Iman, I've already warned you. If you talk about my daughter again, I am going to call the police on you and put you on notice. I am. I promise you. Let someone tell me or make me notice that you have been talking about my daughter again. It's on. It's not even, I'm going to give you the officer's name, the information, and everything. There is this lady in Australia that is talking about my child. She is someone that dislikes me and is obsessed with me because I don't know who she is, but every other day or every housekeeping moment, she wants to bring up my name and talk about me, and not just me, but my child.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable with that. Yeah,
right.
Out of freaking order. Just a weirdo. I think she's a big weirdo.
Right.
She's a teacher. No wonder she talks the way she does.
Take her own advice.
And doing all that. You, the teacher, you're the leader. You do it. Don't be putting that off on other people to do. Because I called Timmy Tuckett Section 8. She is on Section 8.
And that's none of her business. That was you responding to what was said about your daughter.
Exactly. She didn't mention that though. She didn't mention that.
No.
She likes to. We're gonna walk over what Timmy Tuckett said about her daughter, but she's still talking about somebody that's on Section 8. Yeah, I'm talking about her.
Yeah. And you have a right to respond, however you respond. That's your child.
Oh, and Maggot he's like still trying to sugarcoat, downplay, trying to minimize the situation by saying Timmy Tuckett didn't know that she was 5 years old. It doesn't matter how old my daughter was. It's the fact that she said it. Period.
Right.
Yeah. And the fact that she was a minor.
She did know. Let me fix that, Snippy, because she did know she was a minor. You know why? Because the time before, she started joking about how old I was by having a baby at my age. So she did know that my daughter was young.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a daughter at a similar age, so it's not that old.
Right. Thank you. And this is what gets me about Maggot too, is that she's a hypocrite.
Yeah.
You want to talk about Ben, but you don't want to talk about your bestie that was grotesque and nasty, just like Ben was. But it's bad when Ben do it, but it's okay when your bestie do it.
Right.
Yeah, those comments are never, ever okay to say about a child. Ever.
It's very selective and it's very obvious.
But it suits their narrative, which is what they aim for. A conspiracy that doesn't exist. And the truth, it doesn't matter. Just keep sitting and keep repeating a lie often enough and fool people into thinking that they're telling the truth. And that's what you do. Repeat a lie often enough, but it doesn't make it true. It will always be a lie. A lie is a lie.
A lie is a lie. So all you're going to keep doing is telling the lie over and over and over again in hopes that people will believe it.
Yeah.
But your lie even sounds like it's stupid.
Yeah. Completely far-fetched and overreached. You know?
And
no rational.
Yeah. And to me, Golden can't fight her battle. She has to have Iman or someone else, because Iman doesn't know me. But when I talk about Golden, Iman chimes in as if I'm talking to her.
Right.
Yes.
So she always telling people to stay in their lane. Why don't you stay in yours?
Exactly. She's imposing herself. You weren't speaking to her.
Nope. I was talking to your friend, someone that you should be advising not to keep going back over there. Ralph keeps embarrassing her. Golden Maggot keeps embarrassing her. She's an embarrassment to herself over there. And as a friend, Iman, you're the one that's supposed to be a protector, right?
Exactly. I'm telling the truth.
You're supposed to care.
No, Imani has her own agenda, and I think her agenda was always to, build this conspiracy around everything. And when it has gotten to be too much, even for Ralph, that's when he kicked her out as well and doxed her. So it's like she has almost like a battle with herself, just like Golden, and that's where the matchmaking took place. So they want to do all this for Ralph. Meanwhile, he trashed them and exposed them and everything with receipts, where they said they are targeting Snoopy and everything. And then they go back to him, just pick me. Oh, I still love you, Ralph. You are the one that wants to build unity of lies and rift. That's what it is.
That's strife and division. It's funny how he wants to do this, talks about community, but then he's a divider in chief. We're not about community and coming together when you're yelling at people because they don't do what you want them to do, or how you want them to do it, or if they say something that you don't like, you're gonna start yelling at them. He's a control freak to me.
Oh, definitely.
Mhm.
Most
Speaking-
definitely he is.
Yeah, speaking the truth is not causing division. It's speaking truth.
Right.
Exactly.
That's right. That is right. And when I did commentary on Golden the other day, my objective was to show a pattern of how Maggot can't keep an acquaintance or an associate, but it was also to show a pattern of someone that can't stop going back and back into that same situation,
Right.
although it means them no good. So it was on both spectrums, but on both reasons. And what was interesting about it is that, and it will always be interesting to me, is the fact that instead of listening to the live and getting something out of the live, they wanted to debunk everything I said and said that I lied, and I lied on her mother. No, I had a conversation with your mother in the chat, and I disagreed with her for most of the part, but I don't remember lying to anyone. I'm going to
No.
tell you the truth.
Right.
Tyrone, can I join you? Who are you,
That whole
Tyrone?
mother-daughter is like very weird. Like it's just weird how they come across as, you know, like, okay, are you your own person, you know, or you always have to have your mother speak for you? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
told her, Mom, I said, what did I say? She came over there and was saying something. And I said, no, what I would be doing is making sure my daughter doesn't keep going back in the lion's den. That's what I would be trying to do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
said, because forgiveness is forgiveness. There's nothing wrong with forgiveness. Nobody's telling her not to forgive. That's the problem. And then Golden doesn't listen. She's not a very good listener.
No.
She hears what she wants to hear.
Tunnel visions.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
she's
very,
not a very good listener.
no, she's not. Absolutely. And, you know, when you ask her a question, she always, you know, answers with another question. So it's like very,
Right,
just
she
draining.
does. It's condescending. It's
Yeah,
kinda
and it's
rude.
draining
It's like,
as
answer
well.
the question. Yeah, I noticed that. But like you said about her, there's something about her voice that is just a drag. It's drag to me.
Very difficult. Very difficult to sift through.
It's hard. It's hard. Her mother sounds like it too, unfortunately. Sorry. It's the truth.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you lied on my mother. No. And then she likes to talk about how grounded she is. I'm grounded in my peace and in serenity, and I'm like, okay.
That's not serene. Doesn't come off that way.
You
You
can
know.
tell she's reading Chat GPT.
Exactly.
You're just like, ooh, please, you sound like you're reading your resume.
Yeah, and it's heavy on the head. It's not even a formed opinion or anywhere where she interjects and there's anything authentic in it. It's difficult to sit through.
If you're watching a video that goes on for hours and hours and hours in that length, and then there's no actual interaction in between other than ChatGPT, nah.
Right. Exactly. Or something scripted.
Exactly. Yeah.
Coming
Yeah.
authentically from you. And then yeah, it's boring as hell. At least I'm gonna be myself when I am talking.
Right.
Mm.
Right. But it was funny that time when her mother came into the chat and she put 2 comments and every single, and I think you even put it on the screen, Lady Letitia, and you couldn't even read one word because every single word was misspelled and
Yeah.
nothing made sense out of it. And here they are telling you, you know, like how you
About
should
spelling.
learn how to spell. Like, oh my God, there's just like, stop. Aren't you embarrassed? Like,
That's that stupid stuff.
That's that stupid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
right.
I told her, I'm not spelling for you.
Yeah.
I'm not spelling
Childish.
for you, idiot.
Mm-hmm.
I spelled in school. I don't need to prove anything to you. You're not my you're not gonna give me an A. So why play games with you? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Just blurting out saying stuff and don't know nothing about me.
Yeah. Conspiracies.
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But you know, yeah, exactly. It's the conspiracies. It's what they think is the truth. And you know, all this time they're saying you're popped, you're exposed. Popped for what? Like,
Yeah.
what? What exactly am I popped for? Please enlighten me.
Yeah, they are hypocrites, Nick. Very much so. Oh, and I know you know this. She had my name in her thing. We don't talk about her. I don't talk about her. It's weird. I'm following her. That's what she said. I'm following her and making content on her because I need to.
That has to be one of it. That is really that stupid stuff because of anybody, you really don't need her as content.
No, she's not.
It's actually
no
weaker.
one cares. If
Mhm.
anything, no one's gonna come and watch.
No.
And no one does. Actually,
Right. That's
no
what
one
I
does.
run the risk. When I run the risk of talking about you, I run the risk of not having anyone in my channel. Girl.
They're loath to sleep. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion.
A mess. No, had a whole video about me.
Yeah.
A whole video about me. But then was like, if you play it, I'm gonna strike you. So I didn't watch it. So I don't know what you said. So it was a waste. Especially if the intended audience was me and I didn't get anything from it because you wouldn't let me play it to my audience. So it was a big waste to do.
It's like the concept of how the app works or the different sections work, it was just lost on it. Like you make content and you put somebody as your main reference in that content, and then they can't respond.
Exactly. I can't respond. You don't want my chat to hear what you had to say about me. Yeah, I found it rude. But I also found it, you might be worse than Maggot, because Maggot hasn't been striking lately, but she didn't do it. So I don't know. Maybe she's rubbing off on you. But it was stupid for you not letting me to show it after you wrote it, especially for me. So you know where you can take your live. and do with it, because I'm not watching it. So whatever you had to say to me, kapooey. Lisa B's in the house. Nick,
Hey, Lisa.
Nick says, Iman doesn't even have a channel, Letitia. She is just a person that inserts herself and causes drama.
Yeah. And that's 100%.
Mm-hmm. Because I heard, I think I heard you talking about it. I thought, and that's why it came up. Like, she doesn't know. Does she know Nick?
No, not in that way, I don't think.
Right, exactly.
I don't think she knows anybody, actually, on a personal level whatsoever.
Just talking crazy about people.
Exactly.
And here's the thing. People are fed up with you, Iman.
Mm-hmm.
You think you this big, tough, bad person and that you're going to beat up the entire internet. No, you're not. You're going to find out that you're messing with the wrong people. Especially if you keep talking about my child. I didn't talk about her child.
Yeah.
She looked in the mirror. I look in the mirror every day. Not just, I'm looking at myself now.
She should look at herself in the mirror, because I saw her cam slip, and yeah, I'm not gonna comment. No comment.
Oh, it was a camera slip.
Yeah, she had a camera slip.
Oh, is that still out there? I want to see that.
Yes.
I'm not sure, actually. Maybe it is.
Yes.
I have got to see what she looks like. I am dying. I will go look for it. And this was on Golden's.
Yeah, you need to check your email, Lady Letitia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Check my email.
Yeah. It was on Golden's channel. He had well, it wasn't a short. It was maybe almost like 30 second camera clip or something like that, close to that.
Okay, I'm gonna be looking for it. I will let me look it up right now. Wow, what a nice live, Snoopy.
I have the cat here. We've got a cat. It was our youngest birthday 2 weeks ago. And she wanted a kitten, which is like having another baby in the house. So he's running around between my feet as I'm live, looking for attention. Looking to play.
I have three cats and a dog, so, but they're all quiet now. It's nighttime. Plus they're
He's still getting settled in.
Yeah, it was quite long. I can't flip.
Okay, did someone send it to me? I'm in my email. What do I need to look
sent it
up?
to you. I sent it to you, Lady Letitia.
A while back?
No, it was like 3 days ago.
Okay, and what name should I look under?
Jane.
Okay. Jane?
Yeah,
Jane. You're late. Okay. Why is it not coming up? Hold on. Oh, don't mind me, guys. I'm not seeing it, Jane.
Oh, it was your Proton mail, so.
Oh, that one.
I
Sorry.
didn't know.
I was in the wrong mailbox. Sorry. I see it. Here it is. Hold on. I'm scared.
I was
Wait a minute,
too.
I can't see it. Wait, okay, wait.
Oh, that's funny.
I think it's too small. I can't see it.
Yeah, you gotta zoom in
Okay,
or
okay.
enlarge it.
Okay, hold on.
Just so we can get a little bit of context, y'all see that I have this video here. I want y'all to listen to this report. This is based off of a hairstyle that is a natural hairstyle that Black or African American.
Oh my God.
Black descent.
I can barely see her, but I can.
That is neat.
Right.
I want y'all to understand that this is how a Black student in school got treated because of that shit.
She wore glasses.
It seems so.
Let's see. Hold on.
It looks like
Let
it
me
is.
mute her. Wow, she slipped for a long time. Oh, she does not look 20 years old.
No.
No, I think she was just being funny at the time when she said that. She's definitely not 20.
She is lying. She is lying. She is not no 20. She look older than my mom. And that is just being
She
on
definitely
the
looks older than me.
side. I was not expecting that.
You practice what you preach, Imani.
Yeah, quit talking about people, girl.
Right.
Well, I want to thank you so much, Snoopy and Jane, for having me up here. This was nice. Anytime I talk about my adversaries.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. Always.
Thank you for the receipts, calling them out. You know, I love your receipt song. It's so cute.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Watchers made that. I'm starting to get the hang of making just like basic things like thumbnails and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm learning all that stuff. So as you can see, I'm out here hacking everybody with my tech skills. And
they can come up with a story. Okay, Chad, thanks for having me.
Thank you,
Lady Letitia.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, Snoopy, I don't know if there's anything else that, you know.
I think that's it for now. It was more highlighting this stuff. Watchers was planning on getting up, but we have a kitten here that's kind of demanding, and my little one is up there getting readjusted back to sleep by him. So he left a message, a comment, not a message. He left a comment in the chat to say that he'd be here tomorrow. So he's back to the basement, Golden. He's back to the basement. What we could do is we could do an interview. My husband and Carlos could get into a conversation, maybe. Who knows? I actually think that your fella is sound. Comes across dead sound.
Right.
He does, doesn't he? And he seems really like grounded.
Well, I listened. Yeah,
with the questions and what he was asking her, like, are you going over there? Are they coming over here? Are you
right? And he gave her some good advice.
Good, solid advice. Yeah, it's good you don't listen to him. Hey, who am I to judge? I'm over here happily married. But you do you, girl. And so is Jane, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
And she knows it too, so.
Exactly. Okay, I was about to read something, I better not. The comments. Some of the comments.
Yeah, I'm very bad with the comments. I can't see them, so I apologize for that. But thanks for having me up, Snoopy.
It was a pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming up.
I'll see you in the chat.
Perfect.
Goodbye.
Thanks.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you.
And I'm gonna wind it down there. This actually went longer than I thought it was going to be. Like I said at the beginning, this is not going to be a back and forth. This is it. This really is it. There's going to be no fake beef, not from here. Okay? I'm kind of bored at this stage, if I'm honest. I'm really so fucking bored of putting out receipts that can easily be debunked by everything that you say. And the people that are in my chat are people that come back regularly. So they're familiar with what it is I talk about in my channel. So I don't really need to be out here to convince anybody over here, because they already know. So whatever you plan on doing with your chat, doing with your channel, good luck. I hope it takes off. I hope it's hugely successful for you. You'll be getting no more engagement from me. You're a liar. You're a fraud. So's a Manny. It is what it is. And that's it done. So nobody here will have to listen and endure hearing all of that again. That's it. It's over. Yeah. Thank you, are for real. Yeah, I've stated, you made your bed, you can lie in it, you're over in the sector with jelly, it is what it is. If it comes up in a conversation here and there, it will not be anything like this. I ain't giving any credence, I couldn't give a flying fuck what you say in your next live, I won't be listening. I don't want anybody to send me anything, because that's how irrelevant and unbothered it really is to everybody else but you guys. So, have fun in your own chaos. And to everybody else that's come in, thank you very much. I appreciate you all coming in, giving me your time, supporting the channel and engaging. I'm just being here and returning and support. They've no integrity. Exactly, Nick. 100%. Case adjourned. Case dismissed. Dismissed. Get the fuck out of here. But Watchers will be on tomorrow, okay? Watchers will be on tomorrow. We're going a little bit of a different direction with that one, but yeah. So until then, have a great evening, have a great Sunday, and enjoy your day. Bye, everyone.